yeah, like my computer crashed again. Like to explain why my computer is crashing so much. I'm running tests on my modpack I'm trying to create for a personal modpack I'm trying to create for Project Zomboid and build 42. That's the unstable build, and then know what kind of issue that the indie store added to the game that kind of really makes it pollute my memory for some reason. Like it doesn't clean itself up properly, so after the first time I launched it, my computer simply started accumulating a lot of dirt in the memory, like broken data, and it just crashes sometimes because of that. Like at least I didn't lose that much progress because I have saved like thank you. I have saved just a little before the crash, so yeah, that's not a big deal. I have my memory back. Oh, I'm stupid. I should be depositing it. Oh, thank you, at least. I am... I was talking so much I didn't pay attention to that. Like, at least the crash helped me see that. Okay, so let's go back. So yeah, as I was talking about, the after fashion in terms of in time of creation. So the divided ring of the wild is the divided Gaia ring of the wild is the like a mix of the 40k undivided chaos undivided, the chaotic fashion from Shin Megami Tensei. Oh, for fuck's sake! Don't hit my mages! Ah! I'm not going to deal with that, like... That's just bullshit. It's the... What was I saying? Oh yeah. The divided ring of the divided ring of the wild is a mix of the wild uh, from World of Darkness. Like if you know a little of the World of Darkness lore, it's more connected to werewolf. It's both a mix of the of wild and yeah, no, it's the wild. Like yeah, it's the wild. It's not the worm. Because in World of Darkness lore, the three main like if you are specifically looking from the cosmology from the point of view of the werewolves, like in World of Darkness, the cosmology actually changes according to the point of view of the splats that you're looking at. They're all true, like they are actually true at the same time, but they are kind of like don't fit together. Like don't fit together well. Like and that's on purpose. Like that's part of the whole stick with the reality being malleable. But the according to Werewolf, there are three main forces that reign the universe: the wild, the weaver, and the worm. The wild is the chaotic force of creation. It's the ability for new things to be born from the primordial chaos. The wild is treated by the werewolves as Gaia. That's why the undivided Gaian ring of the wild is not just a reference to Shin Megami Tensei. It's also a reference to World of Darkness. because something that Gaia represents is the nature, the true nature, the true natural forces of the world. Like the second force that is the Weaver is the force of stasis, like the forces of civilization, the force of what allows things to keep existing for a long time. Before the Weaver gained power, life was short. You would constantly be eat or be eating, and new things would be born from that. Like you would, animals would hunt, would kill, would die, would become the compost that would feed the land, and the cycle would continue. The Weaver created concrete. The Weaver created the steel, created the iron, created technology that allowed people to live longer. So what the Weaver means is the expansion of civilization as a force of stagnation. Is the idea that things should last longer. And the worm is the power of destruction itself. The worm is was a natural part of the circle in werewolf lore. Everything that the Weaver would, like everything the Wild would create, the Weaver would give form and make it stable, and the wild and the weird would would just destroy it, giving the full circle. But since the Weaver was not happy with the fact that everything it created was being destroyed, it tried to contain the worm. So what happened is that the worm went crazy because of that, because by attempting to completely remove the worm's influence from reality, it resulted in it completely losing the grasp of what it is, and that's why it became a ravaging force of pollution, because pollution and why am I still full of memory? Pollution is just an extensive form of decay after civilization found a way to keep itself existing for longer. So the more something exists, the more pollution it generates. Because you can't prevent decay from existing, it's just going to take a more dangerous form. So what happens is that this faction specifically represents the it's like a theological faction that follows the concept of what should be, like what is the natural form of things, what should be the natural behavior of existence. So they take a way more hands-off approach to worship, etc. And they believe that the galactic spanning empires are actually poisoning the galaxy. It's going to make the galaxy implode and destroy itself from the inside because of that. So ideologically, they believe that they should allow the galaxy to just break down. Where am I? Okay, yeah. Naturally, and we should return to monkey. Like, yeah, they believe in returning to monkey. But why is that important, at least in the plot? It's because a lot of the gods that ended up forming this first part, like this concept, are not the gods that currently reign over the faction, because as I said, the Chaos Gods from 40k are actually from Warhammer, like both Fantasy and 40k, actually part of that. The warp in itself is not the same thing that is the warp in 40k. The warp in the setting is more of the concept of excess as a as a what moves nature in itself. Like for example, uh, reality in that setting is kind of malleable, like to keep the themes of the World of Darkness, but it's not just malleable. Like reality has like instead of having the paradox feedback that mages have, reality has unknown mechanisms where it operates that allows miracles to be created. Like if you understand enough of what you are doing, you can pull miracles. But reality is so complex that pulling miracles is not really something you can do consistently. Like that's why power is divided in three different groups. The first group is ciphers. Ciphers are like ancient knowledge that were lost that have had a deeper understanding of how reality works. So a cipher allows you to understand like ciphers are something that they help create for the setting in the original France are something that's simply normal technology that you can achieve at this age, at the current age, is something that's not even close to what could be achieved before the War of Heaven, because the War of Heaven have had way more time to develop the technology, and because of that, they became way more complex. So what happens is that the oops, the ciphers are just that, like the remains of those old technologies and writings and scientific research that can be used to achieve miraculous effects. So you as an user of a cipher is not really going to effectively understand what a cipher is doing, but what a cipher is doing is true science, like the truest form of science. Whatever a cipher can do, it's actually what is supposed to be done, like how reality is supposed to work. Like they understand reality at such a deeper level that they can actually. Why is it not depositing my memory? Oh yeah, I forgot. I load the game. Yeah, it was why it didn't deposit. So that's the most stable kind of power, even though it's extremely hard to replicate because yeah, no one in the current age is going to know the whole process to make it, and it's really hard to develop further because we're still like the current technology level is still missing too many steps in the process to be able to move it further than what it was before. Uh, so yeah, ciphers are stable, are safe in general. They're safer than the other methods, but it works. The second method, awakened magic. Awakened magic is like you sort of found a way to do something that shouldn't have been possible. Like, so you see someone walking on air without any means to do that. You see someone painting concrete, like painting space itself, and you don't understand that, but you can actually can try to surmise how it works, like how this was achieved. You're not going to guess correctly, and what happens is that awakened magic is just made from impossibility. So it's made from people witnessing an event that can't be explained by regular science, trying to replicate it and not understanding it, and then trying to extrapolate an entire methodology behind it. So awakened magic is just you poking around reality, seeing what causes it to react, and doing it. Like trying to push it further. See how far you can go before reality snaps back at you and causes you to blow up or something. So what Awakened Magic does most of the time is that it gives. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, what is this? Ah, for fuck's sake, no! So it's called magic because in the setting magic is just the attempt at understanding reality through unknown means. So magic is nothing more than a huge misunderstanding of how reality works. And doing the guesswork is to such a degree that you're actually able to wrongly guess how reality works until you get it right. Like until you can do something. So it's the result of modern understandings of how reality works being extrapolated to extreme degrees. So, for example, a hermetic mage is not someone that's actually doing like that's some hocus pocus kind of person. It's just someone that got the realization that actually magic is something that just exists, and they can reverse engineer it by cataloging it. So they try to turn magic into a science. It's bullshit, like it's complete bullshit. Every single magic system in this setting is bullshit. But they believe they're scientists. They believe they're studying magic and reverse engineering it. So their method for magic is cataloging impossible effects and trying to replicate it with the knowledge they already accumulated about it. It would come different from the way druids do magic. Druids believe magic is just a result of the natural order of things being understood. So druids, they think that everything at some level is an organism. So it being an organism, you can actually do treatments, you can actually try to incentivize parts of it to behave in certain ways in order to get certain effects. Just like you exercise a muscle to make it grow, or you eat healthier to make your gut stop hurting or lose weight, etc. The druid is like extrapolate this concept to everything, because of that, the druids can understand of magic is that you can, as long as you can understand any system, any complex system, at a deep enough level as a living organism, you can try to manipulate it just as someone would manipulate a body. So their magic is mostly poking around with stuff that they believe is going to make the organism that they are trying to interact with behaving the way they want to. So like they're doing acupuncture on reality itself at cosmical levels. And the third kind of power, and is the most dangerous and unstable one, is actually warp phenomena. What's the warp phenomena in this setting? Is that since reality has a bunch of unknown mechanisms, and a lot of them are connected to the collective consciousness of things, like the perception of things as by the collective whole of society, of reality. If you can manipulate a huge enough portion of the population in a certain place into feeling extremely strongly about something, that something in regard to reality is going to break. Like, literally break down, like stop working as it should be. So thanks to that, the you can kind of break reality at a certain place. Like reality will stop working as it should be, and because of that, every single Christmas spheres is a mix of the concept of Christmas spheres in Spelljammer, like they are the realms that populate the multiverse, but they are also the in this setting they are the solar systems. Like every solar system has a sort of miasma of reality around it, created by the beings living inside of it. So if there is a collective belief in something, it's going to make it more likely to happen. So it creates kind of a. It works like the axioms in Torg Eternity. If you have read the system, you're going to kind of get it. Like uh, the reality in Torg is kind of really weird in how it works because it works by cliches. Like you can achieve great effects depending on the reality you are, and each reality has a easier time achieving specific effects. So war phenomena works similarly, but you can exacerbate this problem, like this effect, to create even stronger effects because most of those effects are subtle because like people don't feel stronger enough about something in order to affect reality at such a degree that it would cause major effects on everything. But in exchange to that, you have the issue with. Oh, let me see. I can't believe I can't activate. I didn't activate this fucking cutscene yet. Tip tap, tip tap. She would flutter about. That beloved swan. Don't is precious of that. Listen carefully, for everyone here seems to share the same stories of her. If you don't is a land of fluttering, fleeting dreams, then this dream of Swan Lake must be at the center of them all. Isn't that strange, my hollow sister? For everyone to be dreaming of the same things, of the same people, and of the same places. I wonder, how do I wonder? For you and I, have we been dreaming too? If we were to wake up, we will awaken on the other side of these walls? Or we will awaken to the muttering of that infernal machine, back where we started, you and I. You know, don't you? That place of pale white, before the looking glass was crossed. Before there were two of us. I sit within that infernal jar. I pondered such a thing. I ponder who you were, and who am I? I ponder all sorts of things. Did you ponder such things too, my hollow sister? 4 sticks is just a place to ponder one's circumstance. A test of realness is a test of mental fortitude, a test of the self's conviction. When I was lost within the sea of memory, I came to understand that. Can the same be said of you? That you found your realness? A feeling I have is that you did not. For you see, I exist you. I existed because you existed first. Isn't that funny? So certain of it now, I am. Because the looking glass is the key. All I must do is find it again. If I can find the source of the reflection, then I can stop it once and for all. And then we'll know just who is real and who is not real. She vanished. Ah! Yeah, coming back to the explanation, so warp phenomena is just a like a lot of times it's not directly caused by people trying to achieve it, but it is possible to achieve it properly if you like create enough mental distress into people purposefully in order to get some strong warp phenomena going. But there's other ways to do that, like if social conditions go too bad, those things are just going to start happening. Reality is going to start to break down because everyone's mental anguish is going to be causing reality to simply undo itself. So yeah, what's important of warp phenomena is that warp phenomena creates warp entities, and what warp entities do? They are pretty much beings that don't have any end goal. Like their only logic is self-perpetuation. Like they believe they exist, they believe they should keep existing, and they only exist because they are parasiting on the minds of the people that created the warp phenomenon in the first place. And here's the thing, gods are warp entities, without exception. But if you create enough warp phenomena, the gods themselves are going to be divided into new entities. So for example, the Chaos Gods from Warhammer in this setting are divided into their God version and their warp entity version. So while the God version can be reasoned with, can be talked to, can have deals being made for them, the warp entities can't. Like the warp entities are just alien. The logic process they use to take their decisions is completely outside of anyone's realm of possibility. So while like the god Tzinch, for example, can have like rituals done in his favor, can get benefits can give benefits to champions and to priests, etc. The warp entity Tzinch is not like that. Like it is the 40k Tzinch. Oh, the hospital in the floor. Okay, full heal. So the warp entity Tzinch is going to cause mutations because it's the god of change. It's the entity of change. It will want betrayal, it will want backstabbing, it will want cunning, it will want anything and everything at an excess level. The same thing with Korn, like Korn, the god of justice, the god of honor, the god of fight and wars. And the warp entity Korn, it wants bloodshed, it wants endless. Actually, if I give the premise that tradition a little bit, they have something for this. Your shop has all sorts of medicines. If my ear medicine from there. You know what I mean, right? The medicine to give you the rabbit ears? Oh, that's another town, okay. Delicious. Oh, I think we have some gas. Welcome to the Traditious, the mystery medicine shop. Owners, patrons, how Mr. Parr can assist you? Oh, good choice. And what's that you're looking for today? Items, deals, price machine. Oh. Okay. Let's at least review all my medicals. And just Tuesday? Wow, we're just in luck. For any customer in this cycle who spends over 750k, a fabulous prize awaits. Oh, good choice. What is it you're looking for? Prize machine, you currently have 0 tickets. Let me see, what can I buy that might help me? Let's buy some extra stuff. Oh, let's buy 3 alchemies just to finish the prize. Oh my! It appears you've spent over 750k today. That means you get a lucky prize from us. Obtain a ticket. That's the ticket, your lucky ticket. I'll get you one try at the prize machine. Give it a go sometime. Oh, good choice. Yes. That's the ticket. Now then, let's give that lever a pull. Supercomputer pricing machine, what is this young Fräulein's prize? Obtain gold that. Yeah. What a steal, folks! You currently have 0 tickets. Thank you. Oops, sorry. Cancel. Talk. We have quite an abundant selection of medicines here. Currently with your ailment, we have the cure. One for those patrons. How many? Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Finish this. Okay, yeah, like I got the product, so yeah, the gold that actually is actually helpful. Like it's not like that much of a waste of money. Oh, the archive! See who is here, Velvet. Ah, hello there. It's good to see you again. And what brings you here today? Surely. Let's see my anomaly grimoire. Puka Puka. Bogey, Booga Bogey. Buvak, Puka. Gazer, Observer. Uncanny, Unreal. Magician, Sorcerer. Despair. Brutus. Vox. Satan. Graveyard. Satyr. Nymph. Fun. Junk 5, Junk 10. Chit Chat. Electric Ant. Cyclops. Marginalia. Monster Master. Monster Manual. Belladonna, Mandrake, Truffler, Cobalt, Goblin, Ruin, Black Relic, White Relic, Gold Relic. There should be an extra relic in here. Muse, Bronze, Undefined Hero, Undefined Mage, Witchcraft, Troll, Friedelmeister, Salem, Knight, Tin Soldier. Oh yeah, Diadem, Waxwork, D-Model, Carab, Rainy Taxi, Giant Puppeteer. When did I fight the giant? I don't remember it. Legion? Oh, it drops harpoons per once. Actually, that's an interesting reason to fight them. Wizard of Bats, Wizard of Walls, Wizard of Trash Flows. Entropy Eater, I can't still beat you because you fucking only appears when I am low on resources. Keycoin, Memcoin, Puppet number 1, 2, 3, 4. Puppet number 11. Chimera Worm. Dentalion the 5th. Blue Mimic. Pygmalion's Golem. The Gatekeeper. Yeah. No. Let's leave. Oh, when I have my money, I will donate more. Okay, I was here before. Hot citizen, what business do you have going this way? The investigation is currently underway on the upper floors. Your eyes are so very close to cracking the first circle. Okay. Okay, as I was saying with the explanation, so yeah, that's how warp phenomenon works. Like it creates warp and things, vertical things. And if you want an explanation, for example, of like if you wanted to add like stuff from Trench Crusade to the setting, they would use warp phenomenon. Like the way galactic magic works in Trench Crusade is literally how I first envisioned warp phenomena to work, and that's why it's actually very fitting, like very easy to import. I think I'm going to save and finish the session actually. So Nephandic magic is also one rare phenomena. if you want to import it to the setting. But not the Nephendic spheres. Like the Nephendic spheres are just spheres in the setting. Like the setting has a way more complex relationship with the spheres than in HT Ascension. So the spheres of magic that are what dictates their ability of stuff to create wonderful effects. It's just that they are the components of reality itself. So it's not that you have the spheres of magic in themselves, you have the ability to tap on the specific components of reality to try to alter it. Weird. Is that a boss fight? Oh, for fuck's sake, it's a chimera! There is something unbelievably huge in here. Dragon Chimera. Barble? They don't know me, so I should travel follows. What brings you here? I'm the Jabber's Rock. And the Jabber's Rock is me. Here's a dog. Honey, I'm a poet. It's a god. Such a clever. What am I? You want to see Chico Specialist? I mean, Tinker says not no dollies. No totems and no croats down here. No canatons and no firings with me. Galumph no goes way. Galumph. We hear from Berserk and speaks in bizarre manner. Okay, I actually like the encounter with the Jabberwocky. Well, I think I spent so much time just explaining this single faction because I will have to explain how magic works and how the gods and etc. works. That I pretty much wasted too much time and didn't explain anything of the other factions. But yeah, I'll leave it to the next session. After Crossroads again. Labyrinths are not just paths. They are not just walls. They are people. They are problems. They are things to be navigated. But fear not. This golden bird is the secret tool of our navigator. And so the golden bird must aid her again. So long as she wills it, that is. An unresolved conflict, I suspect. How can she trust this bird if the bird has its own machinations, its own desires? A reason for going for the center of the labyrinth. And my reason for going? Our reasons differ. Is that what you feel? Yes. One reason or another, we are both going to the same place. So why not help each other out? Until it comes time to compare our reasons? Can you learn to trust me? Even if I'm otherwise untrustworthy. Many different agents are after you. They all seek different things. And at this end of it's the Moloch system. So I am not asking you to give yourself up to the architects or any god. But so long as the road is ahead of you, this golden bird will lead the way. Until we get to Knossos, make sure no harm befalls you. Sarah's left. Quite a predicament, quite a mess. You've heard from the others, haven't you? The dragon has appeared on the western bridge. And not only that, our swan has fallen into deep sleep. Let's go to the hospital first. Okay, so now we are finally over. So yeah, good night to everyone. See you all next time.